Do you know around 20% to 30% professional fail their probation period of their job? 20 to 30% fail their probation period. So for this one, we did a little bit of investigation, and we find out that the core reason is two. Number one, proactiveness, and second two, a proper plan for starting a new job or even internships. So if you're watching this video, you just got a job or just got an internship or going to get a job or internship, this is a perfect video for you, because in this video I'm not going to give you some gross advice only, but I'm going to give you a tool, a template which will help you to be proactively and plan to pass your first 90 days successfully to your new job or internship. You want that, right? Of course you do. You want to be successful in your career, in your new job or internship. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
So let's give a big hand to these student leaders to bring the training to you. Why don't you give them a big hand to them?
So like I said, this one, I'm going to give you a plan and template. So number two key reason professional failing is because of lack of plan and proactivity. So I'm going to give you this 90 days success plan template to use for you to plan out your success of your new career as in a job or even in internships. Remember, if you're taking an internship, means it should be turned into a job after you successfully completing that one. If you just finishing the internship and not company is not offering you a job, means you are not successful as an intern. The same way, if you're taking a job and you are not getting promoted into your company, means you are not doing a great work. So now how do we do great work to get promoted on the way and also become successful on your first 90 days? So first thing first, so this is the template I'm going to share with you in the description section. You can get the link. So first thing you could do, definitely you can just come in and you can just copy it and you can use it in a Google Drive, or you can go to the download and you can download it as a Word file, so you'll be able to edit it. So what is inside the template? So first you scroll down. First of all, you mention your names, your titles, and your departments you're taking on. And now here's the important point. What is your product? Every company who recruited you in any position, there is a particular product you are selling. Even you work in an IT department, like an example, one of the product maybe you're selling is about digital transformation is your product. Even as an intern, you are not really selling the shoe which is your company is selling on, or maybe you are in a marketing department, or maybe you're a receptionist. Maybe the receptionist you are selling is about professional look to the company. So you need to write it down. What is your products and what are the thing you're really selling? And now the preparation part, technical help desk, write down where you can getting all the technical help desk. The guiding thoughts is about what is the guiding thoughts, your first day, how did you feel, and how things you like most. Also write it down, the people directory and communication thing. Make sure that you start filling in the day one and moving forward in first 2 weeks to get your template ready. And then don't say it's a final version. Then you're going to use this template to fill up more information. So now meet your team. So you just joined the job. So now first thing, your most important person in your team is your supervisor or manager. So you fill up name, email, phone number, positions, and more importantly, 3 strengths of your manager or supervisor. You may not know all of them, or maybe you are not really sure about it, but from your first impression, you can write it down 1, 2, 3. There's the strengths, and then on the way, you will be able to adjust it accordingly. Why? Because it's so important that you need to understand your team and clearly understand your supervisor. Otherwise, you will not be able to plan your succession of 90 days probation successfully pass through, and you're not able to get promoted to, because you will not be able to adjust with the supervisor. Now that's the part sales. Now it's time about your team, and you do exactly all the team members you have, and you list out their top 3 strengths as well too. And now you scroll down. Now you think about extended team. Who are the other team outside of your team? Maybe not in your departments if you are in a unit, maybe another unit under the same department. If you're in one department, think about what are the key departments which you really want to closely work with. Write down the names, email address, phone number, and positions, and the strength. Phone actually optional, but get the email address, which is very simple one. And now, support teams. To deliver your work, there is always your need to depends on some other teams. They are called the supporting teams. So now you need to identify who are those really supporting team members you need to work on, and write down the names, email, phone number, position, and the strengths as well too. Again, I'm telling you right now, the strength is not the final version. You can always change it on the way. In the beginning, you can fill it up the way you felt, and then you could, on the way, you can improvise and improve, and more clarity you will get when you're working with them, and then you can update it here as well too. So here is some guiding thoughts for you when you get into first job. It's about, first, you need to be very proactive. Stay proactive and avoid being reactive in the team, because the last thing your line manager and the team want to see you very reactive. Give yourself a space to observe and learn and think. Don't really rush into it, but always observe and then be proactive. Relationship matters. You need to focus about how to build a relationship inside of your team and the supervisor and the different team members, like your team members, your supporting team members. And you need to think about how to build a relationship with extended team members. All those team members, you need to build relationships too. And then you have to ask great questions. Don't ask poor questions, or don't ask other things which is already available for you, because when you're asking poor question, that shows you are not careful and you not value their time. That is a relationship killers. And then seek first to be understood. Make sure that you always understand your team member first before they understand you. That's the thing. Another thing is always think win-win. Always think that your team should be winning because you are there. So think and find out what are the key things you can add values to your team from the day one. So the reason should be clear to your team, because you are there, so team is getting help from you, not that you are there and getting help from them. That should not be appearing to them. Otherwise, it's going to win-lose. That means you are winning, they are losing, and that should not be a case. Another key advice I want to give, key thoughts I want to give it to you: give help first before asking. You can give very small help to them. Even you can see there's something they're doing. You can come and say, hey, can I help you with this one? Maybe I can design this thing. Maybe I can give you some suggestion about this one. I have some experience about it. Hey, can I help you with this one? By giving some feedback, opinion, suggestion. Maybe I can help you to do this design as well too. Or maybe I can help you to make this plan as well too. Maybe first version I can make it to you, and then you can get help. That really shows you have a really good attitudes, and and that really establish you there, because that's how it works. The attitude is a big thing, and you can actually, when you are keep working, don't just stop doing this 7. Keep adding more about you, because more day will go through, and you will be able to learn too. So now here's the thing. There are a few first 2 weeks checklists I would like to highly recommend. And here's the thing: you should be attending and completing the new employee onboarding program. Then you complete your onboarding program assessment too. As soon as it's done, you can tick them off as well too. Get set up your computer and access on the system. Take a tour of your office. Get a one-on meeting with the manager. This is very important. Build your first 90 days plan. So more you can do, you can just tick them off to make sure this is done. And now your 90-day milestones. 90-day milestone is about you understand your company goal, values, and cultures. So more you understand, you can tick them off is there, and you can always add more which you think that is necessary for your company and your role. Now, about your product. I know and understand my product, my idea to extend my product. So these are the key things I added on here. You go through all of them and tick them off more you understand. And when you are done, know my team, then know my role. These are like a sample task I have added on. These are really important point too. So what I highly like to suggest is about, you can download this file and you can save it in your desktop, or even you can come in and you can actually add a shortcut out of your drive, and so you can easily access that file as well too, and you can always up to date here. And about updates, how you can do that one, I will shortly share with you too as well. So, but let me go through first with the template. Now here's a very important one: contribution and performance matrix. This is very important, that when you are in a role that you really need to be your first judge. If you're just waiting for a manager to judge you, you are going to be in trouble. because you need to judge yourself so you can easily correct yourself and assess yourself where you're going, so you can take the right step as a proactive manner so you can make it better. So here's the way you should judge yourself in every first 30 days. What did I learn? Write it down, all the things you have learned. And then the second column, you write it down, what did I contribute to the team and my company? You write it down, all your contribution. If you see that your contribution is less, you need to find a way to add more. And then, what did I fail? You must be fail on something, even a big thing or small thing. But here is the one, when every failure should turn into a lesson learned for you here. Make sure that failure should turn into a lesson learned, so you can always see them and also see them what you're contributing to. And that's the way you do it, first 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. So then it will become a very powerful contributions and performance matrix for you to judge yourself first, so you can quickly adjust your performance to become successful on your probation roadway. So here's the point. I already told you how to use these templates and this tool, but how to update it, because if you don't update it properly, it will not be very efficient. So first thing first, save it in your desktop as a Word file, like I said, this one you can download in a Word file, or you could save it up as a link and you can just simply bookmark it in your browser so you can easily access it. And so you can easily access that one too. But before doing that one, you can always make a copy, so it will be saved in your own Google Drive as well too, and it will be accessed for you. And now, how to clearly update that one? Set up a block in your calendar. Just simply, if you're using Chrome, you come in and click the calendar and you'll load up here for you. And now what you do is I like to suggest you to do 2 review sessions per week moving forward for yourself to update this template. So first thing first, you take this copy as a link. Now the second thing you're coming on, let's say I like to suggest you on 2 days. Monday, you're really busy. You can pick Tuesdays, you can copy my options. The goal is to remind yourself, you want a tool to remind you. So here you can write down, update my 90 days progress, and you can put the link here. And now you can say, review my 90 days plan. And then what you need to do is you can come in and you can customize into it. And now what you do is about Tuesday and Friday, 2 days you choose on. And you could say this one is you could put it never, or you can just repeat every week, and then you can done it, and now you can save it up. So now it's in your calendar, it's been already there. So every Tuesday and Friday, you will get a notifications in your calendar to your email inbox, so you can easily see this one. This is a time for review. And every Tuesday and Friday this time, don't do anything else except this one. And it cannot happen because nobody can book you in this calendar, because you are already busy this time doing in the 1 hour into it. If you think that 1 hour is really long for you, you don't really need it, you can put it on 1.5 hours, just like basically 30 minutes into that one too, and that will be fine as well. So 1 hour or 30 minutes, you choose, but I suggest you to spend at least 30 minutes or 1 hour, everything is fine. So that's the way you say it, a great way to make sure that you set a plan for your professional success. So you got the tools, now you put it to work and become highly successful. And here's the thing, in our channel, we constantly giving great tips for your career and technology success. And next week we have some exciting plans. So go ahead and subscribe right now so you could get the notification as well too. And moving forward, here is another video coming in right now to see how to crush your and be very successful in your next job interview. So go ahead and click right now, and I will see you there.